Is Happy silenced? Right click. Oh, misses the right click.
Force surrounding and he gets it on the DK. There's no TP for him anymore.
Got it. That's locked in.
Oh my god. Could build a farm. This is not a fight that Kiwikaki can win here in the upper right. Can he win it somewhere else? Oh,
but this is enough moon. Does he have enough damage? Did he miscalculate this? No way! Are you serious? Tunnel dead.
Right click, Happy. How can you save this DK? You have no resources for a potion. Trying to nuke. Doesn't work. Step out.
Funny composition, not the right one by Johnny Cage.
Stormbolt.
Oh, the priest go.
Perfect shockwave. You don't have much time. Shockwave. Here we go. One more right click. Lin. Guagua. Oh!
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new day of Warcraft here on Wednesday, the 2nd of October. One day before our national holiday here in Germany. Tomorrow in Germany it's going to be Reunification Day. But today marks the first day of our new tournament, I suppose, the Xiaomao Cup 5. The Xiaomao Cup had 4 previous installments. Now with number 5, they're introducing their biggest assortment of players and their biggest effort yet. We're going to have an 8-player tournament here today with many of the best in the world. Not just today, of course. This is going to be running over a couple of days. Through the next 5 days up until Sunday, we're going to be playing out this tournament. FoCuS, Colorful, Happy, Kaho, Labby, Lawlight, 120, and Sock. Many of the best players in the world. We're going to have 3 matches today. It's going to be all best of 5, by the way. And the grand final will be best of 7. Today we have FoCuS versus Colorful and Happy versus Kaho. And then the winners will play. And that is very high level Warcraft indeed. That I'm looking forward to. Twilight Steve linking a clip in the chat saying that that's called Classic Remo. I imagine that. Okay, now I'm curious. What is this clip? I'm assuming it's me being muted on accident. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Get the sound on. No sound. Dude, sound isn't even muted. I can't right now. But if you saw me. Yep. Sometimes that happens. Whoops. I was not muted today, though. You can hear me clear and well. And tell you what. How about we start our first game of the day? Because the game is ready for us. FoCuS versus Colorful. Map number 1 shall be Hammerfall. I feel like I need a bigger chair. I seem like I'm always a little down here. That's what I get for not being tall. Ready for some good games today, says Valenzi with the resub. Thank you very much. For the sub, for the support. Yes, indeed. Good games. I'm sure we'll get today. Hold on. Where's the sound? Bro, come on. I just said that I'm not muted. Ah. I muted the sound on my end. LOL. Now I can hear it, though. Good. So, first map of the day. First hero choices now being revealed. We have the Blade Master on the one side. That was very clear. And Colorful going with the Demon Hunter. I feel like on some maps, the Keeper still does fairly well. This being one of them. And also Concealed Hill. This map seems really good for Keeper Hunts Expo. But the meta right now, the trend right now, is all about Demon Hunter. And Dryads. And Bears. Kevin, Warcraft 3 with the resub as well. 59 months, bro. That is almost 5 years. 1 month away from the 5 years. Yo, he says 59 rookie numbers. Please forgive me. You sell yourself short, good friend. That is close to record numbers. Well, not exactly record numbers, but that's a long time, man. 5 years. We do, in fact, have a few subs who have been subbed for 10 years, which is insane. But 5 years is pretty sick already, bro. And in 10 more months, you would be at 69. Hold on, did you deny this? No. Looked like the Demon Hunter was low experience here. After finishing this camp here, you're almost level 2. And the demon gets that nice and easy. Blade Master here creeping the small green first. 2 creeps and leaves 1 alive.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is there any special treatment when you get to 69 months? Well, 69 months would be next year in September. Who knows if the timing lines up for Rawaland 3? Rawaland 4, I mean. Lol. Then we might be able to come to an agreement.
Forces are under attack.
Lab reveal. Blaze is gonna stand here. Oh, never mind. I thought it was gonna force a second reveal. 4 archers. Tech now coming. It's always dangerous for the orc if the demon hunter gets out of control. If the demon gets level 3 quickly with boots of speed, he is the dominator of the mid game. So ideally, you would love to stop the demons leveling. But also be able to creep up a bit yourself, at least for level 2. FoCuS going 1 grunt into headhunters. Quite the popular build these days, especially against the Dryad mid-game. Oh, that's it. Such an important one. Demon Hunter gets it. Second pair of claws. Crazy strong right click now. Oh, and the grunt is slowed by the Hydra. That is always the danger here when creeping this camp. Grunt goes down, that's more experience. And this Demon Hunter is looking good. Good start for Colorful. Very good, I want to say. Blade chasing an archer for another kill. It seems like in tournaments, orcs lately have been having a tough time. Oh my god. Oh, FoCuS didn't even get that. That was pretty bad Blade Master micro, to be honest. He didn't properly move the blade. He should have been able to get this kill. Kind of a weak start for FoCuS here. But yeah, as I was saying, orcs have been struggling last couple of weeks. There are some exceptions here and there. Soen had some good games, also against Happy. Same for FoCuS, having some good games, also against Happy. But other than that Happy benchmark, it's not been looking great. Sick damage here. Blade is forced away. Archer's creeping. This game is insanely good for Colorful. He is so far ahead, picking up level 3 here from this camp. And the Blade is only level 1. That's ridiculous. Trying to see the last hit. Nice attempt, but didn't work. Hoi-ya! 5 minutes 30. Yo. A speed run for map 1. I don't blame FoCuS for leaving this game. This really was a catastrophe. My. And just like that, Colorful takes the 1-0 lead quickly. And yeah, FoCuS. Whew. Dude, I'm not able to finish my point. I was trying to say Orcs have been suffering a bit lately in the tournaments. Not in any specific matchup. I really don't think that Orcs have a bad matchup right now. Do they? No, I don't think so. But in the tournament results, they have been suffering because Lin has been taking some time off. He's not been competing recently in the big tournaments. And when Lin ain't playing, the Orcs ain't winning. At least in the later rounds of tournaments. Sad to say, but normally that is the way it goes. FoCuS sometimes has those crazy standout performances as well, where he goes really deep in a tournament. But we don't get to witness that too often, I'm afraid. Why is Lin on break? I'm not sure. But that's something that Lin has always done. He's never been the mass gamer, practicing like crazy every season. Sometimes he practices more, sometimes he practices less. In general, he practices a lot less than many other players. I think he takes a more cerebral approach to the game, thinking about the game when he's competing, rather than just spamming games like crazy. Right now, in this season, by the way, I think he only has like 60 games on ladder or something. So this season he didn't play almost anything. Dude, I hate that the search function doesn't work properly on War 3 champions. Alright, there he is. 97 games. Okay, more than 60. 97 games total for Lin this season. And his last ladder game was 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I don't exactly know why Lin right now is taking a bit of a break, but this is nothing new, really. He's been doing that throughout his career over the years. Sometimes playing more, sometimes playing less. That's the way he seems to prefer it. Also, didn't they... He and his wife, didn't they have a new child or something? Or am I mixing that up? Somebody had a new child, right? No, wait, hold on. My memory is so bad. I have a tough time always remembering these things. So FoCuS had a second kid, but I think that was like a year ago. Okay, I don't exactly know anymore. But at some point I think he also got a second kid. Alright, first stressful moment of the game here right away. Peon pull. The green camp now involved. Also the Shadow Priest stolen. Not the easy situation here for Colorful to deal with. He's gonna pull back the Ancient of War, take his time, play it safe. While the Blade Master went for a fast shot, by the way, and attack late barracks. So very late grunts. And thank you, Fion, with a 10 euro donation. Says, usually I only play Legion TD, but it's always fun to watch the stream. Please keep up the good work. Thank you very, very much for the support, dude. That's very generous. Much, much appreciated. And I absolutely understand where you're coming from. I used to play Legion TD a ton as well. Love that game. Even when I wasn't playing that much Warcraft. Recently, though, I haven't played Legion TD in a long time. I've been playing a game that's kind of similar, where there's rounds where you have to fight and you place units and then they fight for you. It's called Teamfight Tactics. I've talked about it a couple of times on stream. I think that is an amazing game. What is this Gamba life showing? Oh yeah, whoops. Oh, that Gamba is completely wrong. Oopsie. I did not properly... I'm going to delete this. I'm going to make a new Gamba. Very important. Colorful got the Berserker. FoCuS was trying to steal it, but couldn't. Oh, but he got the big creep. Look at that. FoCuS... Oh, no, he... Oh, and also deny. Hold on. So, FoCuS did steal one of the creeps, but Ancient of War also denied the Kobold. At least he got the Renegade. So the Renegade did go to Demon Hunter. Got the Talisman of Evasion. Now he's very tempted to go Immolation, perhaps. Okay, we still got time for a short Gamba. Short Gamba, boys. Hold on. Still in the early game here. Anything is still up for grabs. Kaho's looking confident here, though, I want to say. Last hit. Oh, didn't get it. Low damage roll. Unlucky, kind of. Both Blade and Demon have a very wide range of damage. 24 to 46. So it's a little unreliable sometimes when you try to go for the last hits. No direct strike. No, I haven't played direct strike yet, but I kept wanting to.
A player's forces are under attack.
One of these days. Demon Hunter again on the march of progress, trying to level up further. Pretty good items, especially if he goes Immolation. Oh. FoCuS trying to intercept here. Would be a big kill if he gets the Berserker. But doesn't have the mood speed, doesn't have the mana. Late items pretty weak over here. At least though now, level 2. And the Demon Hunter has been prevented so far from getting level 3. Though there are still some green camps around his main that could be taken. And we see double lores, Keeper, as basically always these days. And tier 3. Talwyn V with the resub. Thank you. Alright, the Hex now can be used very effectively. Pick off key targets. That's exactly what he's trying to do. Keeper thinking about what he can entangle, but it's difficult to find kills right now. The Shadow Hunter this early with Hex indeed really good, and the Demon Hunter actually out of mana. He can't even burn anymore. He does have Immolation, but not much mana to use it. Looks like Colorful is really trying to slow down the Orcs creeping, or ideally prevent it entirely. Slipper's bought on the Demon. I'm sure if there were Rings of Protection in the shop, he would buy them. Ring of Protection, extremely good for Demon Hunter. Oh, crit. Not a big one, but still a bit scary. Demon may have to TP here away before too long. Not too many Dryads out just yet. Of course, with a tier 3 tech, the priority isn't Dryads, but rather Bears. So FoCuS will get this camp. Big mana for him. Very good. For the Shadow Hunter. The key normally in this matchup for Orc, playing against Bears, is the expansion. If you get up the expansion, if you can play 2 base versus 1, this is usually your way to victory. If you're stuck on 1 base, that will make for a difficult game. And that's the prime reason here why FoCuS picked this map. It is easy to expand here for Orc on tier 2. But Colorful's strongest time is yet to come. Tier 3 now done. Master training in the works. His army size still a bit underwhelming. Not having an Ancient of War, I guess, is really annoying now. Without the AOW, it's kind of difficult to creep. Blade level 3. Not going crit, but rather Windwalk. We've been seeing a bit of mirror image play as well lately from the Orcs. For example, yesterday we saw a show match between Soen and Life. which was pretty close in the end, and
Forces are under attack.
a lot of mirror image was played. Demon Item's very good. He's just lacking a ring. One ring to rule them all. To bind them. No, wait. How does it go? One ring to rule them all. To find them and in the darkness bind them or something? But maybe there's a part lacking. I feel quite ashamed right now. As big of a Lord of the Rings fan as I am, I should know this quote, but I'm terrible with quotes. You guys know that feeling? My memory is so bad. Like, when it comes to quotes, I am absolutely useless. Whether it be movies or books. Hopeless. I'm gonna have to check out this quote after the game. But now we fight. Bears and Demon at the front line with Immolation here doing good damage. Level 2 mana burn as well, but the mana on the Demon won't last forever. Man, but he's doing good damage. He's doing real good damn. Disenchant now against the Immolation. That is much needed. I wonder if the Blade now is regretting not getting the level 2 crit. Might be of more help here. Still a couple of bears ready to brawl in this fight. Do we have Mark of the Claw? No, we don't. So Roar cannot be used again at the moment. Proto Beast caught as well. Demon Hunter, though, is hurt now. And there is a staff ready, but no Telly Staff Blade. Receives one more heat wave, hoping for the crit, but he doesn't get it. No crit, no kill. And now the damage is severely lacking in this Orc army. And Colorful with another strong showing. Map number 2 also going to him. This one, at least FoCuS was able to fight for a lot longer. But I gotta say, FoCuS looking a bit soft today. There's no flair. There's no peak performance. There's no gumption. It seems a bit flaccid, I want to say. Ah, there we go. I found the quote. One ring to rule them all. One ring to find them. One ring to bring them all. And in the darkness, bind them. That's the one. And maybe not having the one ring. Wait. No, Demon didn't need the one ring. He won anyways. And so Colorful takes the 2-0 lead. Alright, FoCuS, it's time to wake up now. Down 0-2, not a good sign for this series. Will have to play a lot better now in the coming maps if he wants to have a chance. The Demon Hunter Dryad style looking quite promising for the Night Elves, where the Keeper has been failing in all regards in this matchup. The Demon Hunter has been providing. Demon Hunter, the staple always for the Night Elves. For most, it's their favorite hero. And for Colorful, it certainly is. Love the Demon Hunter always. In the meta, the Demon seemed unplayable in this matchup for a long time, but these days, he's looking good. Once you lock in a faction to play in a tournament, are you allowed to switch, or are you stuck with what you picked? You are allowed to switch from series to series. So in a best of 3 or best of 5 or best of 7, you have to announce your race at the start, and then you have to stick with it for that series. But in following matches, you can choose another. And some players make use of this. Starbuck being the prime example these days. Plays human most of the time, but will switch to orc when facing another human. Starbuck, unfortunately, not in this tournament, but we will see him again in 2 weeks in the B Cup. Wait, even sooner than that. Wait, am I getting my dates mixed up? No. Next weekend. So, hold on. Not this weekend, but next week's weekend. We're going to have the Bet Boom Season 2 playoffs. LAN live from Dubai, where Starbuck and 7 other top players will be competing. First season of the Bet Boom tournament was in January, beginning of this year, and that produced some sick-ass games with an amazing Happy versus 40 grand final. Happy and 40 are again qualified, so is Starbuck, so are many other strong players. I hope everyone will be able to go there with a visa. I have no idea how difficult it is to get a Dubai visa, to be honest. I've never been. I haven't been invited. Sad. Good last hit here, though. Seems like FoCuS has been struggling here in a number of ways. Every time the Demon Hunter got level 3. That is indeed a scary prospect.
Forces are under attack.
It's a difficult balance to find with the Blade Master. You want to harass the opponent, slow him down, and steal his creeps ideally, but you can't just be aggressive only. You can't just only hover around him, because the Blade Master is also a level and item-hungry hero. He also needs to creep, so being able to both slow down the opponent and find opportunities to creep yourself, that is the true mastery of Blade Master, which is very difficult to play optimally, I think, especially in the early game. I think late game fights can be difficult with the blade as well, but don't have to be. In some matchups you can just A-click the blade. But especially when it comes to early game efficiency, I think the Blade Master is very difficult to master. Also because orcs don't really use scouts, or at least almost never do. Other races have scout footies, scout skellies, scout acolytes, scout wisps, but orcs don't want to use their peons. They keep the peons in the main all the time. Unless they play Fossier, then they have wolves. Woofies. Demon Hunter again, with strong items here. The centerpiece, always, of the Night Elf army. Oh, does he realize that archers here?
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, no, he don't. Archers wake up. Great positioning here by Colorful. -0 mana burn. Lol. Big item. Who's gonna get it? Well, the Demon doesn't have space, so it goes to the Blade. But Demon got the last hit. Ooh, and gets the grunt. Oy. And again, running away with experience here. Colorful getting all the creep blast hits. Blade doesn't have... Oh no, he does have one windwalk at least. Alright, he steals one. That's at least level 2, but still, the Demon will get level 3 here. And FoCuS is just getting bullied so far. To be honest, this kind of looks like a MMR gap. This looks like a 2,500 player playing against a 2,200 player. Of course, that's not the case. FoCuS MMR is way higher. He is a great player, but he's just not quite showing up today. Remo, you need to cast more games. Well, I will be doing you a favor today then, because I'm going to cast 3 games today. We're going to have 3 best of 5s. Happy versus Kaho coming up after this game. Thank you, Blast 9Z, with the resub. B2W Woofies. Hell yeah.
Are under attack.
Much appreciated. And we got the level 2 mana burn. Come on, burn him, baby. Yeah, FoCuS. He looks a little lost, to be honest, against this Demon Hunter play at the moment. And here comes the Keeper. The Hex prevents the blade from killing the demon. There's no mana for another Hex, but soon there might be. Entangle, taking out the first Raider. And that's before Ensnare even. Colorful, completely dominating here. Basically on every map. Well, I guess map 2 was pretty close. Oh, demon. I was about to say. Gets him the kill, TP's away. Only losing a single archer. Terrific trades for Colorful. And that's all before tier 3 is done. All before bears. Great trading in terms of units exchanged, but also tactically very important. Because it kept FoCuS busy. It kept him from creeping the expansion. And as we know, that is the primary way that Orc wins this matchup, by having the Expo. And now, setting that up in time seems almost impossible. Another great item for the Demon Hunter here. Bring up the Archmage. Did he deny this crit? Nope. Colorful playing a great game here. Playing an outstanding game. Where Scout sees the Orc as well. Moving towards the shop. Double level 2 only on the Orc side. Blade Master items are mediocre. At least he got the big invuln here. Oh, the next entangle might be dangerous. There is no disenchant left. This game might just be over. Yeah. Damn, dude. That was a best of 5. Taking only 30 minutes. Ooh. A gut punch for FoCuS today, getting really outclassed by Colorful. FoCuS normally known to be good in this matchup, but seems like he hasn't gotten a grip yet on the Demon Hunter Dryad meta. Today looked indeed kind of lost. FoCuS is, by the way, our only Orc in the tournament. So the struggles for Orc are continuing as well. That was crazy fast, dude. What the hell? Alright. Well then. I wonder if Happy and Kaho are already ready. Because this was over insanely quick. But yeah, this will be our next match today. Happy versus Kaho. And then the winner will face Colorful. Colorful will keep playing in the upper bracket. When we find out who his opponent is going to be. There's, of course, what the bracket looks like. We got FoCuS versus Colorful, just having ended. And now Happy versus Kaho. And this is going to be very exciting for me. Happy, of course, normally, well, the dominator everywhere. But especially his matchup against Night Elf has been unrivaled for decades. 1-0 has also been able to win some tournaments and beat Happy out at times. In Undead Mirror can be really good. Also against Orc, 1-0 can be really good. Against Human, pretty good. But against Night Elf, there's no one like Happy. And I think as far as Night Elves go, I think there's no one as strong mechanically right now as Kaho would be my interpretation. So, is Kaho going to be up to the task to face and beat Happy today. Happy historically, of course, has the win record clearly on his side, but Kaho has been able to beat him, rarely, sometimes, in between. We're going to go into a break right now and then come back with our second match of the day. Happy versus Kaho coming up. See you in a bit. Aha! I almost forgot to unmute myself, but here we are, back after record time for the first series. In only 30 minutes, which is kind of crazy. Colorful able to win the best of 5, looking absolutely stellar. FoCuS, on the other hand, looking a bit flat. Unfortunately, the troubles of the orcs seem to be continuing with Lin still on break. Next up, we have the Dominator, the Emperor. Happy we saw just yesterday playing a show match against Infi, and they're looking really good. God damn, was he playing well. Today facing another player in a different matchup, facing Kaho today, which Happy has become quite familiar with over the years. Kaho, of course, one of the newest additions to the highest echelon of Warcraft play, to the world tier level. Through lots of practice and determination, a bunch of skill, and lots of improvement, Kaho was able to find himself among these ranks. Happy has historically won most of their series against each other, but Kaho is in great shape right now. Let's see if Kaho has a chance today. As we begin our game here on Northern Isles for the first map, has always been one of Happy's go-tos. Both these players pretty predictable in this matchup. Happy with the DK, Lich, Ghoul, Destroyer. Later on to Fiends. Kaho with the Demon, Bears, Dryads, Naga. That being said, Happy was experimenting a little a couple of weeks ago with more fast expo play. But that didn't really work out too well, so I don't think that's really very much in the cards here. GG with a €1 donation. Thank you. It says, hey, my dear teddy bear. How are you? How's my fluffy boy doing today? Ooh, I want to squeeze your cheeks so much, my lady. Remo. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for your excitement. I'm doing pretty good. I had a rough night of sleep tonight, to be honest. I think I woke up like 5 or 6 times and didn't sleep much in total. Sometimes I have these phases, which are very annoying, where I only sleep 3 or 4 hours, and then I wake up after those couple of hours, and my body feels like kind of in a state of alertness, and sometimes I also feel tightness in my chest, a little, and yeah, then I'm kind of, I don't know, feeling a little panicked in the middle of the night, and then I can't sleep for a few hours until I kind of calm down again and get to rest again. Get tired, and then I think after that I slept another 2 hours. But that made for a total of like 5 hours maybe, so not that much sleep tonight. Yo! Hold on. Is Happy actually going to fast expo? Kills the Wisp here. But the Wisp got the scout off. Demon Hunter's on the way. We got a second Wisp on the march. I certainly didn't think this was going to happen here. Coil right away on the Demon Hunter, who does not have mana burn, but with Immolation here can do quite a bit of damage. Happy could just fall back, and now tech. Demon Hunter has committed to Immolation. It's not a big commitment. Demon Hunter also slowed down his creeping. I guess this would fit Happy's style much more, you know, the fake expo into tech, trying to keep Kaho guessing. But yeah, it's gonna make Kaho wonder for the entire series now. Is he gonna expand or not? Okay, now gonna get level 2. We, as the observers, have the advantage of always being able to see the Necro here. We know exactly if attack is happening or not. For the Night Elf, it's a lot more difficult to scout. But the attack has begun for Kaho. So I think he's expecting Happy to attack as well. And Happy will. I guess with a Demon Hunter you have to attack regardless. Demon Hunter is not a good hero for going all in against Expo. Happy could creep this camp still and then set up a tower on the way to tier 2. Demon Hunter is great in the late game. Not so great in the early game on low levels. This can be punished potentially with Expo on the way to tier 2, like we might see here, perhaps. GG again with the €1 donation, thank you. Happy gets the last hit and the item, Pendant of Energy. The Demon Hunter still has lots of mana here. Happy isn't creeping very fast, but notably, he's also just slowing down the demons creeping a ton. Still only level 1, needs one more Skelly to heal up. Kaho's healing. What am I missing? Oh, brother, seems like you haven't read the patch notes in a long time. A couple of years ago, Undead's got a new item called the Ritual Dagger. And when you use that on a unit, it sacrifices the unit. Kind of like Dark Ritual and Death Pact, you know. And then it gives AoE healing a little bit to units around. So it's kind of like a Scroll of Regen with sacrificing a unit. Oh, Kaho is going for his own expansion. Looks like he might be expecting Happy to actually expand here in the end. Happy is setting up a ziggurat here, but it's still not a big commitment. Let's see if Kaho's read is right. He is going Naga second, as always. Oh, great item for the Demon Hunter here. Talisman of Evasion. He doesn't have the evasion skill this game, so getting this as an item is wonderful. And Kaho's expansion might be faster than Happy's. It's going to be very close, I suppose. Okay, 2 base. Pretty cool. Dude, I would love for Happy to go Gargs. This is the perfect game for gargoyles. But he never does. Never does. Naga second for Happy as well. His tech was a little bit later, but gets the fast hero from the tavern.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tree of Life about to be in position, and the timing might be just perfectly equal. Sentry Ward giving good vision to Happy as well. Mana burn. Where's the burn? Ah, small mistake here. No burn by Kaho, so there's one more coil available on Happy. Ghouls being traded for archers. But the Demon Hunter looking for the cancel here. Oh, does he have enough damage? There's a Nerub here, slowing him at the same time. Big gamble by Kaho. If this doesn't work out, he should be pretty far behind. Happy going for the Tree of Life here. Also seems like a bit of a risk. Not going for the Entangled. Happy could have gotten the Entangled pretty easily. Demon Hunter, though, doesn't get it. Doesn't get the Haunted. Tier 2 expansion will be finishing. I didn't know Happy was experimenting with Tier 2 Expo. Not to brag, but I've been saying for a long time that Tier 2 expansion is quite difficult for Demon to deal with. And Happy gets everything. He gets everything! Gets the Naga kill, the Tree of Life kill, and gets his own expansion. Happy calculated this all perfectly. With a strat that hasn't been seen too much by him. I think this is something that perhaps he was just working on recently on ladder. It looked like Kaho knew what was coming. With teching up, knowing Happy wouldn't tier 1 expand. I guess that's what he had to do regardless. But also counter expanding, realizing Happy would expand on the way to tier 2. And that is one of the few weaknesses of Demon Hunter. He is weak early game. That can be exploited by things like expansions. And so Happy takes the 1-0 lead. Only on the right map, of course. You want to have a map where it's easy to creep the natural. Northern Isles fits the bill. I imagine the next map might be quite a bit more difficult in that regard. It's going to be Kaho's choice, but oh no, this is actually also an easy expo to creep, with the pick being Last Refuge. So let's see what we're gonna get now. I think the coolest strat that we saw in Last Refuge was from Labyrinth. Labyrinth has been playing quite a bit of Lich Fast Expo, especially good at LR because it's difficult for the Demon Hunter to get in the right spot. And the Demon, if you harass on level 1, as we saw, is kind of squishy. If you Nova the Demon, if you block him with ghouls, he can have issues. And might not even get in range for mana burn. But that is a Labby special. Nobody else really does it. Happy what he's doing. Oh, is sending out a ghoul. Uh-oh. The Gamba is about to swing heavily. Does Happy get the cancel here or not? A cancel doesn't have to mean GG, but it means no early creeping for the Demon. Alright, Ancient of War will have to be delayed a lot. Happy also is getting 0 lumber at this point. For a long, long time. So Happy's early game is going to be very, very lumber starved. That's why he's making a Necropolis here. Necropolis costs only gold, 225. 0 lumber. As you can see, Happy has indeed 0 lumber. Cannot make anything right now that costs lumber. Has to make more ghouls. Ooh, Ancient of War. Attempted now appear. That's... what? Is the ghoul gonna try to pull the creeps? Yes, he is. Ooh, uh-oh. Kaho. Risky business. The safer thing would have been to just make the Ancient of War in the main base, where it will finish. Certainly. Demon Hunter has a little pest problem to deal with. The ghoul. I would be shocked if Kaho can manage to creep this camp within the first 4 minutes. Is starting off with Immolation though. With that, you can creep pretty effectively, but it costs you lots of health and mana. The Moonwells are gonna be super taxed. Needs a good item here. Ring. Hell yeah, that's a good item. And he could get level 2 at this green camp pretty easily, in fact. Again though, it will cost him lots of mana. And the Ancient of War is done. And he's actually going to get away with it. Wow. Okay. This seems like a bit of a mistake by Happy though, right? Surely he should be over here. Ready to harass. Oh. Or maybe not. Maybe it's going to allow the demon to creep this camp. And it's trying to expand again. What is up with this Happy Fast Expo stuff? Demon gets level 2 though. He's got a Wisp scouting over here. But the Wisp has to move out of the trees to really see anything. He's not checking for it yet. Would be very difficult to get the timing right here. In this game that is kind of weird when it comes to timings. Demon Hunter probably feeling pretty good about himself. Finally now catching up on experience, getting closer to 3. Happy though, also level 2. Double gloves is okay. Once the Nerob is up here, things get very difficult for the demon. Oh, look at the ghouls. They're chopping down the tree, trying to find the Wisp. But the demon passes through, maybe can cancel the expo once. Oh, he's not even committing to it. Oh, I wonder if he couldn't have gotten it, if he had attacked it right away. Could have moved in here, maybe. But he was hurt already, you know. Taking maybe a bit too much damage from the creeps. Again, counter-expanding. If Happy finds this and cancels it, this would be terrible for Kaho. But if Kaho can manage to... Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. He's going for the cancel. And he should have the time. This will cost him the TP, most likely. But will slow down Happy's expansion a ton. Gonna cost him a TP and an archer, I suppose. And it's time being bought for the expo. This is actually kind of cool. Sure, some losses. But the expansion cancelled and his own expansion coming up. Oh, happy. Oh. Losing a bit of focus here. Losing one more ghoul than necessary. Quite a few ghouls hurt here. Oi! Trying to go for the kill even. Demon are now TPing away. How much moon juice is there, I wonder? Oh, not much. Yeah, that's the difficulty with this opening. When you take Demon Hunter damage early, not on Ancient of War, then you are struggling a lot with healing. But the tech advantage is huge. Happy only tier 1 still. Not on the way to tier 2. But the Nerub is extremely strong defensively. Shout out to Kevin who was in chat earlier. He knows this all too well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy's Expo though about to be ready. Early graveyard by the way. Maybe Happy's worried about potential AP all-in. In that case, Fiends are very helpful. But it's no AP all-in, it's a counter expansion. And the tech for Happy will be very late indeed. Good coils though, sealing last hits, getting level 3. Demon now also on 3. The Demon is strong right now, really strong. Happy's tier 2 starting only now. It's 6 minutes 50.
Players' forces are under attack.
There's an unbelievably insane spot for a Sapper. If a Sapper could connect back here, that would be insane. Happy again trying to make the expansion difficult for the Night Elf. But this time, Happy doesn't have tier 2. He doesn't have a Naga. This makes this a lot less dangerous. And look at Kaho. He's on the way to tier 3 already. Man, I would love to see Gargs. I would love to see Gargs this game. Wouldn't Gargs be sick? I think Gargs would be amazing in this game. Happy could get up to 70 supply Gargs with upgrades so fast. With the expansion. And Happy's going for a Zeppelin. Oh, he's going to go for Zeppelin drop harass. Interesting. DK Invis.
Players' forces are under attack.
6 ghoul drop on the way. It's only 2 crypts, by the way, so no Gargs. If you want to play Gargs, you need triple crypt. Have an Ancient of Wind coming already. Dude. Kaho totally knows what's up. He knows the drop is inbound. Good play by Kaho here. Looking strong on map number 2. Happy could see the last hit here. Another Gloves of Haste. Gloves of Haste have diminishing returns. So the second is weaker than the first, third is weaker than the second, and so on. So not the best items for Happy, really. Why does he never go Gargs, man? Wouldn't that be so sick? DK harassing the creeping. Ghouls harassing the main base. But the Haunted should be fine. The Entangled, I mean. Yeah, Demon staffing back. We got the Hippo on the way. Dude, Kaho seems very well aware. Great reads of what Happy's gonna do. Both map 1 and 2. Zeppelin harass didn't really achieve anything, to be honest. Happy going... Wait. Oh, he's going Gargs. Dual crypt only, though. Oh, the Zap. Uh-oh. Happy gonna TP away, maybe? If he only loses one ghoul, that's not the end of the world. Gargoyles are extremely good in this kind of a game because Naga AoE only hits 3 targets. If you play against ghouls and gargs, you need big AoE. That means that Kaho will need a panda. Panda third. There's no way around it. And if he gets the panda, and if you can level him well, this game is still very playable and winnable for him. Gargs are now revealed. Man, haven't seen Happy play Gargs in a long time. Kaho, by the way, huge experience lead. 3 levels, really good. Demon about to get level 4 here, stealing the enemy red camp away. Happy will have to get something done once he's tier 3. Item over here, Catgus Pipe. I think for Night Elves, it's not as good as for everyone else, but it's not bad. Here's the panda. Now he needs to level, though. Prime objective. The most important thing now. Panda needs to get 3 ASAP. Talons are normally great against destroyer armies. They are ridiculously crap against gargoyle armies. Alright, Happy going for the push. Trying to take a good fight now in a moment with the supply lead that he has, thanks to the earlier expansion. But the level lead is on the Night Elf. Oh, not solo creeping the panda here. The Naga was taking some of the experience. Demon Hunter starting off with some burns before the fight. Good movement here by Kaho. Very good. Reducing the number of coils and novas available. Oof, Happy though. Finds a mana stone to make up for it. And Kaho is wondering how much time does he have? When is the enemy gonna strike? Happy's upgrade's not that strong, by the way. I'm kind of surprised. Garg's only 1-0, about to be 1-1. And Happy taking his time to strike. Giving the panda time to level. I wonder if Happy's not taking this a bit too slow, perhaps. Happy's at 70 supply right now. Kind of supply blocked. Doesn't have more ziggurats coming currently. DK level 4. Maybe wants to get Lich level 3. Lich 3 is a huge level up against the air units. Against the hippos. Panda still not 3, but he's getting close. Triple hero on the Night Elf side, dual hero on the undead side. The roles seem to be reversed. Happy wants to get more heal scrolls, I imagine. Still 250 gold. Could go for another. I think Kaho is in a great spot here. And Happy is still not attacking. Unsummons the slaughterhouse. Third crypt now.
The town is under siege.
And now the panda's level 3. Found some rune bracers as well. Dreadlord third, baby. Dreadlord can be good for Vamp Aura in Gargs versus Hippogriffs, but primarily the purpose is to sleep the panda to delay Breath of Fire for as long as possible. Happy doesn't want to fight yet, I don't think. Waiting for more Gargs and upgrades and Dreadlord. It's going to be a big death ball on both sides. Heal scrolls are also going to be insanely important. I think if Kaho wins the next fight, he wins the game. I think the triple hero for Kaho here, being much stronger leveled than Happy's, gives him a big edge. It seems to me like Happy has to either win the game with the next fight or get far ahead. Oh, he's going Aura first. Ooh, I'm quite surprised. In the past, he always used to go Sleep. He wants to buff up the Gargs as much as possible here. Seems like Happy could use a heal scroll as well. I mean, a protection scroll and more heal scrolls. We have a bunch of scrolls on both sides. These fights are very difficult to micro perfectly. This is where Happy's excellence can be shown. Upgrade-wise, we have 2-2 on the way for Happy. And 2-0 only on the Hippos. Kaho needs to get some armor upgrades. Now might be the time. Happy with 700 gold still. Oh, he's going up high. He's going high upkeep. Going high upkeep, baby. Getting ready for 90 supply, maybe even 100. Tension in the air. Third attack upgrade for the Hippos. All damage. Literally 0 armor. They might be ripped to shreds pretty quickly. But then again, also the Gargoyles will, of course, have to fight against the Hippos in the air. But then also have to deal with Fork Lightning, Orb of Venoms, and most importantly, Breath of Fire. I haven't seen a game like this in a long time. Kind of slow, turtly, 2 base. Building up for the one huge fight. Thank you, Turnshoe87 with the resub. Much appreciated. Kaho also following into upkeep. Continuing to have great reads here. Kaho is not getting surprised by anything Happy's doing. Playing a good series here so far. Happy now, ready, bringing everything. Some frost armor also on the Gargs. If they get attacked by the Hippos, they will slow them down a lot. The big advantage on the Night Elf side, of course, is Roar. Tons of bonus damage. Destroyers will try to dispel that as best as possible. As now we go into the big fight. Hippos falling back for a moment, trying to trigger something. Dispel was used against the Scroll of Protection, which was reused again. And now the mad scramble in the air. Who comes out on top? It's hard to tell. Roar being dispelled quickly, that's important to take away the bonus damage, and Happy absolutely blows away the Night Elf army. It happened just in a handful of seconds, and all the Hippos are gone. There was so much experience as well. Level 5 DK, level 2 Dreadlord, Lich level 4, and everything's gone. The heal scrolls keeping the undead army healthy, and only the Night Elf heroes are left, and they cannot win this alone. And so Happy takes map 2 as well. With a Gargoyle Turtle game that I haven't seen from him in quite a while. Patiently holding back in the mid game. Staying very passive on his side. Waiting, biding his time to build the perfect army for the perfect push. Gargoyles with 2-2 upgrades. I think he had 4 or 5 scrolls total. Vamp Aura for the lifesteal. And I think very importantly also Happy used the Dispels very well. Against this enemy Scroll of Protection and the other thing. The Roar, of course. And so Happy is up 2-0. This could in fact be our second 3-0 today. If Happy wins the next map as well. One adjustment Kaho could have made, which doesn't mean it was a mistake, but one adjustment he could have made was going for a Panda second instead of Naga second. Because it was clear that it was going to be a long expansion game. And then when you play Demon Panda Duo, you can get both to level 5 potentially. And that's crazy strong. That's much more than a Naga provides in the ultra late game, especially against the Gargoyle army. Of course, Panda would be quite a bit weaker in the mid game, in the early mid game. But yeah, the Naga does fall off against Gargoyles. Naga does fall off quite a lot. Happy playing a very different style from what I saw previously by him. Normally, Happy is always known for, you know, the 9-minute timing push, the Ghoul Frenzy push of death. Of course, the Ghoul Frenzy push is a lot weaker these days. A ton weaker, actually, with the Frenzy nerf. And so Happy is experimenting with the new style. Interesting, interesting. Map 3 coming up now. Oops. So, Happy up to Kaho's next map pick is Echo Isles. Kind of interesting, because Echo Isles is like by far the best expansion map for Undead. I guess Lost Temple is even better, but we don't have Lost Temple in this tournament. Do we? I don't think so. No, no LT. I know that Happy in the past also used to veto EI a lot. But if he's focusing more on Expo play, then of course this fits his strat perfectly. Demon the First once again. This points towards the late game once more. Happy could easily instant expand this time. There will be nothing Kaho can do about it. By creeping the Merc camp here, he's going to be very busy on his side for a long time. So Kaho might just be accepting the fast expo from Happy. Happy scouting with an Acolyte. He sees, alright, you're over here. Then I'm going to have an easy fast expansion. Could even try to steal the Shadow Priest. And that he does. Oh, one Wisp here also. Might be going down. Oh, losing a Wisp early game. Not ideal. The man with Immolation trying to creep the camp quickly. Happy, pretty low on lumber here though. He's gonna have to creep with 2 ghouls only because he had to cancel a ghoul to get the Shadow Priest. Shadow Priest is hurt, but still alive. Good late game item for the Deminer. Periapt, boosting his HP. Not very good early game though. It's important here for the Night Elf to not lose any Wisps and give experience to the DK, because upon finishing the camp you can see the Death Knight is still only level 1, unless he gets a kill. Ziggurat very far forward, by the way. Maybe the Demonic could get in behind and be out of range of the slow tower. And we got the counter expansion coming up again. Nice and early. Happy here a little bit late with the Haunted, perhaps. But not by too much. We'll be done at around 5 minutes 30. Nope, one ghoul goes down. However, denied. DK is now level 2. That's very important. The aura changes everything. Oh, whoops. Getting burned again. Small mistake. This is the classic Happy play on Echo Isles, bringing out a lot of ghouls. Happy oftentimes will sacrifice tons and tons of ghouls to try to get a cancel on the Tree of Life. But it's pretty close to being done. Tree was started before the tech. So I think the tree should be finishing. Yeah, it certainly will. Kaho again, I think, making good adjustments. Going for a slightly later tech this time, but a faster expo. Wanting to make sure that it's coming up safely. Goes in the main base. Ooh, they cancel the Moonwell. Kaho now supply blocked. But he has the Berserker already. That's important. Key unit in the early game for Night Elf. But not only is the supply blocked, he's also missing out on Moonjuice regen right now. Really annoying to have the ghouls in the main base. Has to deal with them. Should be able to get some kills here. 1 or 2 maybe on these ghouls. At least 1. Yeah, will be 2 in fact. And that's level 3 for the Demon Hunter. Oh, wants to get another one. Might be even 3 ghouls going down here. While Happy is slowly creeping down south. Without skellies, without many ghouls, taking a long time. Oh, Happy doesn't quite get the deny. A small mistake, believe it or not. The tech for Happy this time, though, is much faster. Was not really bothered on his side of the map yet. Demon Hunter going for a Panda second this time. There we go. This time, gonna try to opt for a level 5 Panda, where then the Breath of Fire is extremely strong. Also on this map, by the way, only 1 shop, so the heal scrolls will be insanely important. And nowadays, of course, Undead cannot benefit from their own heal scrolls anymore. In the past, for many years, Undeads could buy heal scrolls in their shop on tier 3. Not anymore. Happy trying to harass here, try to be annoying, but the DK alone cannot do much, of course. And again, Kaho is taking the experience lead. Good play by Happy, by the way, taking this camp away. This is always something that Night Elf loves to go for with the Ancient of War. Level up the Panda more, so this was smart creeping in the early game by Happy. And now the Demon Hunter is very, very strong. Level 3 with boots. This is his time to shine. But the DK is fast himself, so you can't really get a grip on him. Tier 3 on the way, double lures. But Kaho's expansion also going to be mining very soon here. And Happy's going Fiends this time. Change of pace. Seeing the Panda second, knowing how good he is against Gargs, Happy is taking a different approach. Oh, Happy looking for the surround here. Trying to show off a little bit. Will only cost a staff in the end. And some Moonjuice. Key question is, how fast can the Panda creep? We would love to get level 5 before the push arrives, but that is more than unrealistic. I guess that is literally impossible. Happy, looking at items. Buying the claws, buying the gloves, looking to boost up the power of the Lich. And can still looking for kills here. There are no Dryads yet? Oh, he's skipping Dryads. That's pretty surprising. Nice mana burn. But the coil was still there to save the Fiend. And now we get the Lich arriving. But the mana burns are looking really good. Lots of mana burned. Happy has no spells available at the moment. And we got the Rejuve. We got the heal. And this game... Wait. There it is. No, yeah, there it is. Ancient of Wit. This game, Crows are gonna be insanely good. Druids of the Talon, aka Crows, are the best late game unit Night Elf has. Against this kind of an army. Of course not against Gargs, they're complete garbage against Gargs, but against Fiend Destroyer, Crows are insanely good. Thank you, All Tower, with a 9-month resub. Big healing for the Demon Hunter, by the way. Very nice. And now Kaho starting to look more and more confident as well. Wants to contest the creep camp here. Has a level 3 Panda just received. Happy has to DP away. The heal potion kept the Demon Hunter alive. The Fiend? Happy saves the Fiend. Oh my god, last second. Oh, and now I only see the tech, by the way. Happy going double Temple. He isn't going Destroyers. He's skipping them entirely because he thinks he will lose the Destroyer fight to the Talons. So Happy's going Banshees, massive Banshees instead, with anti-magic against the Panda and with possession against Bears. Very strong on paper. Happy playing the tech game really well this series. He's seeing a Naga second, he punishes her weakness by going guards. He sees a Panda second, he punishes his weakness, I suppose, magic damage, with AMS. And of course, Night Elves always have to play Bears, so there the Banshees are also good. Master Talons are actually good now. That's a good point. That's something we almost never see in this matchup, but when you have Crows, when you can dominate the air, when Destroyers are not an issue, Master Talons for Cyclone can indeed be really good. And for once, I think Kaho doesn't realize what's coming. I think Kaho is just anticipating the normal Fiend Destroyer army. He's building a great army against Fiend Destroyer. He's got the Crows, he's got the Bears. This is the perfect army against Fiend Destro. But not the perfect army against Fiend Banshee. It's valuable info, by the way, for Colorful to watch this series. He's going to be facing the winner after this series, which could, of course, be Happy. Scourge Bone Chimes found. That's actually pretty sick if he gets to steal some bears. Which seems very much possible. So, of course, the question is, what do you want to play against Fiend Banshee? And I think the best thing is either Dryad MG or Archer MG. Probably Dryad MG, because Archers die quick. Oh, and the Demon Hunter dies quick as well! Oh, Kaho, too late with the staff! Misclicking as well in Symmetry. The Panda used the Invuln for no reason. The Talons land, but without Master Training they do absolutely nothing. And one bear has been stolen already. Banshees could possess this one as well, if they felt like it. And the TP away, trying to save the rest of the army. Oh, I guess this Banshee didn't quite have enough mana, perhaps. Two mistakes by Kaho this game. Losing the Demon Hunter was one of them, but also, I think he just didn't see the Banshees coming.
Player's forces are under attack.
And that Kaho is in a rough spot. In the last 2 weeks, Happy lost a lot of elo points. He suffered some losses against the Orcs. He had some draws in another tournament. And he dropped considerably in the elo standing. But man, is he back with a vengeance. Both today and yesterday. Happy looking insanely strong. Dragon Haze by the fire. Burning up these Banshees fairly well. Good upgrades on the Fiends as well. 2-1. We have 2-0 on the Dryads and Bears. Dragon Haze. But no mana for the Breath of Fire. Possession going through once again. 1 bear is stolen. 2 bears are stolen. Scourge Bone Chime still working for them as well. He has to go for hero kills. Kaho has to do something desperate. Lich doesn't have an invul. Maybe that's a viable target. But he's protected by AMS as well. There is Fairy Fire on a lot of the undead army. Happy is just not making any destroyers. He doesn't need them. And he's just absolutely destroying this army. Moonstone Mana Potion. Kaho is trying to hold on here with pretty much only heroes. But it's not really possible. Undead army now too strong. 2 heroes will be enough for Happy here on map 3 as he takes this one as well. And once more puts a quick end to the best of 5. Man, we are speed running this tournament today. This is kind of crazy. Happy with the 3-0. Colorful with the 3-0. Both Kaho and FoCuS didn't stand much of a chance. And that's with Kaho having looked so good lately. That's just a credit to Happy and how insanely strong he is at the moment. Not just mechanically, but also strategically playing this series very well. Really hard to predict. And next up, Colorful's going to have a difficult game against Happy, one would assume. Best of 5 between them will come up next. Our last match of the day here in the Xiaomao Cup 5. Not the last match entirely, because also later on tonight we're going to have another broadcast. It's going to be Neo once again casting the German League, the Warcraft 3 Dach Inferno Season 2, where tonight Tetsta, Scour, Kevin are going to be playing. And I wonder what kind of a reaction this is going to trigger out of Colorful. Can we expect more expansion games by Happy? Or is he maybe going to go back more into one base push again? Happy all of a sudden seems much more difficult to predict than just a few weeks ago. The players are going to need a little bit of time here to get prepared for the next game, to set up the vetoes. We're going to go into a quick break and then come back with our next game. Colorful versus Happy coming up after this break. And welcome back, everybody. It is about 1.5 hours into our stream, a little bit more, and we're already done with 2 best of 5s. That's crazy. I don't know if you guys know this, but normally when we have tournament organization and you have best of 5s, normally you expect a best of 5 to go roughly 1 hour 30, maybe 1 hour 40. One best of 5, that is. And we're now done with 2 already in that same time. And we're about to start the 3rd series of the day. Hopefully this is not gonna be another 3-0 blowout. Now with Colorful versus Happy coming up. Now the danger is it could be. It wouldn't be the first time, to be honest. Happy has a very, very strong record against Colorful. 92% win rate. Colorful only ever won 3 matches against Happy. But there is a bright spot here in this narrative. Colorful did win 1 series not too long ago, end of July. This was right before Raraland. This is when I first saw Happy seriously experimenting with Fast Expo, and as you can see, it didn't go too well. Today though, against Kaho, it went very well. Through here you see lots of wins for Happy, also a bunch of 2-0s, 3-0s, 4-0s. But Colorful today, earlier against FoCuS, did look really, really good. Can he convert that also against Happy here in this matchup? I think Colorful is really good against expansion. I think he especially knows well how to pressure on that fast expansion, how to use his timings well. So I could also see Happy here switching styles and go more into one base again. This is just a feeling I have, but it seems to me like Colorful is really good in Expo play, possibly even Expo versus Expo play. It might be a return to one base play, but perhaps Happy indeed favors the expansion more at the moment. We're about to find out. First map in this series, and the first time we see it today, Autumn Leaves. To start off our last best of 5 of the day. Happy here in the bottom left, Colorful in the top right. So the previous series was all about fast expansion. How can Happy fast expand? How quickly? How easily? How much damage is he going to take? On this map there's even 2 fast expo options possible for the undead. But I think especially this one is not really doable if the Night Elf is aggressive. With Immolation and Wisps, it would be very, very difficult for the undead to expand here. But it doesn't have to be a fast expo. Like we saw on Northern Isles earlier, Happy would also tech first and then expand on the way to tier 2. Which is, I think, especially difficult for the demon to deal with. In the past, we used to see lots of Keeper, of course. Keeper is amazing at stopping fast expansion, but it will fall off later, so you have to kind of pick your poison as Night Elf. Do you take the good late game hero or the good early game hero? There will be drawbacks on both. This is where Undead has the advantage, clearly, with the first hero. DK is great late game, great mid game. He's not exactly amazing early game, but he's pretty good. Pretty good early game as well. And where perhaps the DK isn't amazing in the early game, Skellies and Ghouls are very good in the early game. I'll be trying to mess with the creeps here a little bit. Putting a little bit of damage on the archer before falling back.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh my god, he's gonna do it again? Bro, really? Even on this map where the demon is so close. Good whisk out by Colorful, sees right away what's going on, and the demon hunter can join instantly. He's unlucky with the item, only the Gloves of Haste. That is definitely the worst item he could have found, but still, he is gonna take it. With Immolation, he can do more damage. With Mana Burn, he can annoy the DK more. Immolation it is. Coil right away on the Demon Hunter. Happy sees no Ring of Protection. Makes the Demon Hunter here pretty frail. Ring would have been certainly the best item. Some ghouls should be going down, though. Oh, last second deny by Happy with the Ritual Dagger. Getting the last hit here as well, but this ghoul dies. So 2 ghouls go down, but no experience for the demon. Would have been a level up for him, but Happy did not allow it. Ooh, and the demon is the one who has to TP away in the end. 2 ghouls go down, but no experience received. Wait.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, he must have gotten some experience. Maybe Skellies? Maybe he did get 1 ghoul. Okay, I'm not sure. But he must have gotten experience from somewhere. But, importantly, no level 2 yet. Oh man. If you're a Night Elf player, look forward to lots of Undead Fast expansion on the ladder. This was already a popular strat for Undead on ladder for a long time, because this playstyle is much easier than the 1-base tier 3 stuff. Especially when you play Gargs. Gargs are pretty easy to micro. In most cases.
Forces are under attack.
Unless you're in ultra late game. When you play against Roar and Hippos and Panda and Naga and Orb. Then it gets difficult. But mid game Gargs are very easy. And early game is also pretty easy. But if you mess up a little bit, the Demon Hunter can level more, get more kills, and things will look a bit rougher. Colorful is, by the way, counter-expanding. We got the Tree of Life coming. With tier 2 a little delayed. He got the Magi experience with Immolation. What? No, he didn't. DK got full experience. This is exactly the experience of the first camp, you guys. I'm sorry, but that is very incorrect. Also, Magi experience is 92. In that case, he would have been level 2 easily. Double Gloves of Haste. Man, that's pretty unlucky. Not the items you want with the Demon Hunter. DK now, finally level 2. Level's pretty low so far. Happy anticipating the enemy expansion, bringing a lot of ghouls to the fight. We got 7 here in the mix. Cannot really destroy the Tree of Life, so he's going for other targets. The archers are always an easy grab. Good save so far for Colorful. Importantly, he's got the boots so he can chase down enemy ghouls. We have so many ghouls here, by the way. Ghouls all over the place. Happy bringing almost all ghouls from the main base. Just started the tech. Colorful has to react quickly. One archer goes down here. More archers pressured over there. Good Shadow Melt though, keeping them alive. Oh, Happy. Is he gonna save the ghoul? No way. That ghoul goes down. But archers still in danger in the main base. Second hero, desperately needed. Tier 2 now, just finished. That archer cannot be saved. It's always panic mode for the Night Elves. When the Undead is in your main base with all the ghouls and skellies, it's a dangerous point in the game. You have to react quickly. But now with the second hero, things get easier. Naga picked up from the tavern, and that should be plenty of ghoul kills now going his way. Happy, willing to sacrifice the ghouls to get more archer kills. And nice Shadow Melt here, saving them again. Both dust charges were used. And it's not quite daytime yet, but about to be. Happy all over the place. We got ghouls and skellies and DK absolutely everywhere. Happy's very fast. This is where high APM really pays off. Colorful, a little bit slower in comparison. Oh, oh! Demon Hunter though, looking for more kills. Gets one at least. If he gets surrounded here, he might even die. And the action still goes on. Ghoul over here got a couple of wisp kills. DK almost level 3 all of a sudden. He was just barely level 2 when he started this push. This shows you how many kills he got and how busy Colorful has been kept. DK level 3. I don't know where, but he got one more kill. And now he got the level 2 coil as well. Happy looking like a complete menace here once again. Great early game by Happy. And what now? Going Fiends this time. Not Gargoyles again against the Naga. Oh, and the Tree of Life, of course. The Tree of Life this whole time couldn't creep. Because Colorful was so busy dealing with the Ghoul Flood. In Miss DK. What's he gonna do? Oh, he's just blocking the tree, I suppose. Happy blocking the tree with the Death Knight invis. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oi, oi, oi. Colorful is having a taste of Happy's shape at the moment. Absolutely insane play by Happy, leaving no inch to the opposition. We finally have a dust. Alright, now he's allowed to entangle. But Happy's halfway to tier 3. And the macro is ramping up. Double crypt, double slaughterhouse. Happy doesn't have much of a bank. So he cannot just explode into 70 supply right away, but given a few more minutes, 2 or 3, he should be able to. Okay, Colorful. Can you come back from this painful early game? A level 5 Demon Hunter is known to be a big difference maker. I think it has to be the heroes. Demon and Naga both have to get plenty of kills, plenty of levels. He has to get a level lead and then maybe there's a way.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon are pretty hurt here already. Still doesn't have any rings. Items so bad. Demon so dead. Game is so over. God damn. God damn. God damn. Hoya. Jesus. What a demonstration. That was sick. That was a sick game by Happy. Holy shit. Well, pretty much perfect. What can you say? Pretty much perfect play by Happy. That was wild. That was extreme. Dude, Happy's shape is insane right now. It seems like every now and then, you know, like I said, the last 2 weeks, Happy was losing some games. His elo dipped. It seems like every now and then, every couple of months, maybe once or twice a year, Happy has some losses. He loses some games. Fans lose confidence. They say like, oh my god, is Happy washed? Is Undead weak? Are we finally seeing Happy crumble? And then 1 or 2 weeks later, he's back with a vengeance. And right now it looks like nobody can stop him. Whoo, baby. Destroyed Infi, destroyed Kaho, destroyed Colorful. Only on one map though so far. Maybe on the following maps there's going to be a chance, but bro, I don't feel it right now. I don't feel it right now. Ding dong, dang, ding dong with the resub. Thank you very much. Okie doke. we have map 2 coming up. Echo Isles will be the pick. This is the one map where fast expansion seems extremely likely. Of course, this is how Happy has chosen to play basically all of his games today. Oh, but he's coming in with the mind game. Not going for fast expo. He's flipping the script. He's going for the ghoul pull, which almost nobody does on this map. It's kind of a big gamble. If Colorful didn't place the Ancient of War here, but rather up here, this is almost GG right away. But everyone these days goes Demon Hunter and goes creeping here. Can this Ancient of War perhaps be saved somehow? No. AOW cancelled. Alright. But this means Happy has absolutely no lumber for a long time, and no lumber means no expo. So this might finally be a one base versus one base game. Should be fairly easy to juggle the wisps here with only one ghoul harassing. It also reduces the lumber by the Night Elf a little bit, having to shuffle around the wisps. Oh, oh, oh! Oof. Almost lost the wisp. That would have been kind of a disaster. Saved it with the Moonwell though. Alright then, where is this gonna lead? Earlier Kaho also once had his Ancient of War cancelled. Then he went for Immolation Creeping and actually caught up quite nicely. I guess Happy there did still expand, although at a later timing. The Scout Ghoul comes back to start creeping now. Okay, Colorful hoping for something better than gloves, please. Ring of Protection. Pretty please. There we go. Oh. Little Wisp got ensnared. Got the shop finished now. Happy could expand if he wants. And is going for the Acolyte. Dude, what a change in strategy, by the way. For years, Happy was playing one base push all the time. I wonder if he's gonna keep playing this, or if it's just like a flavor of the month kind of thing. We'll see. This is certainly something new the Night Elves now have to get used to. It took the Night Elves years to be able to deal with Happy's one base play. Now, they have to learn how to beat his expansion. So far today, no one succeeded, not even once. Ritual Dagger. Oh. Should have eaten this skelly. Happy washed. So Ring of Protection is better than Gloves of Haste? On the Demon Hunter, yes. By a mile. Ring is even better than Claws. The Demon Hunter wants to be as tanky as humanly possible. Got surrounded though, has to staff away. Demon Hunter here indeed has good items, but no level 3 yet. Because the Ancient of War creeping was so slowed down for him. Happy now close to his own level 3. Looking for a surround here. At least now the mana burns are coming in successfully. Uh-oh, don't want to lose the Berserker! But he locks it in. pulls the ghoul away. Almost saving that one, but the Bursey goes down. That's level 3. One coil ready in a moment. Dude, Happy is taking no prisoners today. It is brutal. That archer's dead. One coil. And there she goes. And again, the expansion is being delayed. Happy right now, of course, he would love to find a bunch of kills like he's doing. But even if he got no kills, he would be fine with it. As long as he slowed down the Night Elf, kept him busy for as long as possible. I'm kind of surprised that we don't have more ghouls joining in. I guess Happy needs lumber first to start the tech. And then perhaps might bring more ghouls. Demon Hunter is able to clean up some ghouls here himself. So that's level 3 at least. But there's not really anything to burn right now in the DK. And another archer. God damn. God damn. I feel bad for Colorful, man. This is just a painful exhibit. Crazy. Crazy how strong Happy is looking these last couple of days. It seems like he found a new gear that he just shifted into. Gear number 15 or whatever it is for Happy's insane performance. Alright, and here comes round 2. More ghouls moving out again. Colorful has almost no units, 20 supply. Okay, Happy though is gonna go creeping. Alright, thank goodness. Colorful not gonna get punished now. This would be a good time to attack the main base actually. Take out some moonwells and delay the lures. Big mana potion as well. Oh yeah. Panda second for Colorful. Alrighty. He has a good late game setup. If the demon and the panda both get level 5, that is very, very strong. But it's difficult to get there. Scout in the main base sees the tier 3. We got lures coming. And once more, no gargoyles. Instead, it's fiends. And the Demon being aggressive here, hanging around on the enemy side, is the right play. He should be, in theory, able to annoy Happy here and slow him down quite a bit. God damn, DK's level 4 already, though. That is really fast. Happy only crept 3.5 camps, by the way. This green, this little orange, and then two creeps here. Happy again got an insane amount of kills in this early game.
Players' forces are under attack.
Question is, when will Happy strike? Four fiends out already, courtesy of the double crypt. And of course the panda is just trying to gobble up these creeps as fast as he can. His levels are the only chance. I would love to see Colorful try to steal the heal scrolls, by the way. If he can manage to take them for himself, keep them from Happy, then the panda could indeed be very effective. But of course Happy has way more gold. He's been double mining for much longer. Lich now enjoying some solo experience as well. Alright, there we go. Demon at the shop. This is an important moment. Can he steal something? Oh, Kaho had the gold. He had the gold for the heal scroll, but doesn't get it. Happy gets heal scroll and invuln. Perfect on the timing on the DK here again. Perfect. But there should be a second heal scroll, is there? Not yet. We're retraining Demon now with mana burn and evasion. As the Lich is about to pick up level 3 and has some insanely good items as well. Four 3 levels on Happy, looking quite solid indeed. Talisman of Evasion, whatever. Okay, colorful. He could use a good item here. Rune Bracers, Sobi Mask, Ring of the Archmagi. Hey, that is indeed quite good on the Demon Hunter. Demon is not carrying it though. Alright, Naga third. Here comes the push. Happy at 73 supply. Got the one heal scroll. Got two. 2 heal scrolls against the Panda. Versus 0 on the other side. 10 supply lead. Demon being greeted by a coil right away. That one hurts. He has lots of armor, but no bonus HP. Oh, Nova in the back. It doesn't look like a fair fight here, does it? Heal scroll comes in against the first breath of fire. Ghoul still looking healthy. And now it's time to shred through the bears. Oh my god. They are just getting absolutely deleted. 2-0 upgrades on the Fiend Destroyers. Ghouls get barbecued once again, but there's a second heal scroll. They're still kind of healthy. The Demon using the Moonwells really well here. Moonwell positioning was perfect. But Happy still cooking these Night Elf units alive. Only a single bear left, and I don't think left for long. Bear goes down as well. Ancient of War, not a threat anymore. And now we have pretty much a 20 supply lead on Happy. Carving through the Night Elf forces like a hot knife through butter. And if the expansion falls, the game is, of course, over. Colorful has strong heroes, but they're not quite high level enough. 4 and 3 is decent, but he needs double level 5. It seems to have a chance here. We got the dust. Can kill more fiends here. Is there a chance? Is there a chance? Maybe. Demon staffed home. He was hurt. Needs to heal up again. Mana potion on the Panda. Getting slowed a lot. He's got the TP. He's probably going to have to use it here. Taking a lot of damage. A little bit of moon juice still left. But he's about to fall. TP away at the last moment. This will then leave the expansion standing by itself. This might be the end for the tree. How quickly can Colorful recover? He needs bears, he needs rejuve, he needs healing, he needs a lot. He needs more supply as well. Supply that he doesn't have. Happy now with a 30 supply lead. Again, destroying the opponent for a 5th map in a row. A-bomb edition now, late game, more normal damage against the heroes. Very tanky front line. Would love to see cannibalize. Not that he needs it, but always amazing on A-bombs. Panda almost dead, Demon almost dead, staffed away again. Panda is saved, he's level 4. And thankfully for him, there's no coin at the moment. Oh, get that kill, baby. Hell yeah, Breath of Fire. Roasts the Naga. Normally fire isn't very effective against water, but here the panda able to at least get a little consolation prize. And that's gonna do it. Tree of Life goes down. Colorful's economy now in shambles. Cannot keep up with Happy's output at all anymore. And still not close to level 5, by the way. It's the DK. Who gets the level up? Happy ignoring the Knight of Heroes for the longest time, focusing rather on the units, which are much easier to kill. Staff play looking good here, saving the Demon Hunter over and over. But when the demon is gone, the army cannot really fight, and the game comes to an end. With Happy again victorious. Whew, this is... Bro, this is feeling kind of like that era, you know, like 3 years ago, when Happy looked just completely unbeatable. Was that 3 years ago? Yeah, roughly 3 years ago. You know, in the DreamHack days, when nobody could beat this guy. And that is at least what's happening today. Like I said, 1 to 2 weeks ago, we had Happy struggling a bit, losing to Sowin, losing to FoCuS, having some draws. But the Emperor is back, stronger than ever. Ave Imperator. He's up now 2-0, 5-0 if you count all maps today. And if he wins the next map, then he's going to be top 3 already guaranteed. Here in the Xiaomao Cup 5, we have a double elimination bracket. And Happy, if he wins this next map, he's going to be in the upper bracket final, which means top 3 guaranteed. Tomorrow, by the way, we're going to be back with more Xiaomao Cup. It's going to be Labby versus Lawlight and 1-0 versus Sock. Ooh, this game right here especially, I am very excited for. And I wouldn't be too surprised if Labby is going to play some expansion as well. Labby was always an Expo player. And of course, everyone watches the Happy games. Maybe this is going to kindle more inspiration, more confidence for the Undeads to play expansion. Which was always a possibility. And we always saw occasionally. But I've never seen this insistent and this reliable so far, it seems. All right. Map number 3. Is this going to be our last map? Or will we get to more? Can Colorful get on the board finally? Earlier here, Happy played the Ghoul pull with the Ancient of War cancel. This is why we see Colorful having the Ancient of War in a very safe position. Further away from the creeps. The further away the Ancient of War is, the safer it is, but also creeping will be a bit slower. Is it really going to be another expansion? Is it going to be 6 out of 6 expansion games? Instant expansion is normally very difficult to play here because the Demon Hunter can show up to harass really early on, and the camp is it is easy to creep. Don't want to say anything else. It is easy to creep, but the demon can indeed show up very quickly to come to harass.
A player's forces are
So
under
normally, fast expansion isn't so easy on this map, but of course it could be another variation of expansion. We've seen the Expo on the way to Tier 2. We've seen the expansion with a ghoul pull, and we've also seen just a straight fast Expo. Okay, good start here for the Demon Hunter. Oh, it's colorful. He could try to creep this camp early, by the way, and try to expand on the spot, maybe? Wisp sees Happy moving out, and the Demon Hunter gonna come to harass. Okay. Normally, undeads here are forced away from the camp. Normal undeads. Let's see about Happy. Got the double skull. One has been nicely detonated already, by the way. Not a bad start, it would seem. Lots of wisps are being brought in here. Demon doing lots of damage, but not getting the kills yet on the ghouls. But now the DK is out of mana. We have no more coils. One ghoul over here. About to die. Might be 2 ghoul kills even. Oh, gets the one. That's the level up. Happy didn't get the deny. Now he did. One mistake. Happy didn't get the deny before. So the demon got level 2. But indeed the Demon Hunter is now very hurt. More skellies will be available again when the rod cools down.
a player's forces are under attack.
And a lot of units here are very hurt. And the DK isn't level 2 yet. Colorful gave no experience away. That was well done. Happy leaves the expansion though. Maybe he is not gonna expand. Maybe this is gonna be attack first. With either a later expansion or perhaps no expansion. Demon Hunter coming back.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy sold the skull. So that should be attack then. And Colorful has the big tech lead. Guys, we finally have one base game. Really, really good early game here by Colorful. Well played. Good wisps. Strong Demon Hunter play. Even the archers got involved. And now Colorful is expanding himself. We'll try to go for a mass Dryad expansion. And I think Colorful's ahead here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, but Happy on the way for the creep jack. Tree of Life, by the way, far from finished. This could still be cancelled if Happy sees it, and he's right next to it. But there's archers and Demon Hunter ready to defend. Archer slowed and ensnared before, so these are easy kills. Can he kill the Tree of Life? The creeps are partly helping out as well. How mean of them! Punishing the Night Elf even more, who was suffering already. Oh man, if the tree finishes, Colorful should be in a great spot, but it won't. No, it will not. Has to find the ghoul kills now. He's getting a bunch of them. Expensive excursion for Happy, losing lots of ghouls. But he got the very important cancel on the expansion. Yo, Leon with the raid. Thank you very much. Hope you had a good stream. Happy's graveyard late, so Slaughterhouse will have to be delayed. And here we get the Naga in the middle. Gonna get one more ghoul. Alright. Colorful. Not in a bad spot here. Happy's second hero is gonna be much, much later. He could go for his own Naga, perhaps. Fast tier 3 for Happy.
A player's forces are under attack.
No Naga though. Lich instead. And Colorful now can finally clear this Merc camp. Big experience for him. Oi! Rune Bracers, there we go. That is a terrific item. This Demon Hunter is going to be extremely hard to kill. Good reactions by Colorful as well. A little detonate here. Colorful looking really, really strong. This is by far his best map so far. Outstanding play by Colorful that we see. Oh, look at the demon. So tanky. I love it. Lich out only now. Quite late indeed. Happy gonna pick up the first big item here. Not that easy of a camp without statues, but he will manage, and the statues will soon be there to heal up. Level 3 Naga is great to have early, really good against ghouls, really good against fiends in the small army fights.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright. Colorful has managed to play himself into a good position. Seems like he does have the lead here. Closing in on 50 supply. He's got double level 3 heroes. Now taking a camp away from Happy. Looking confident here, Mr. Colorful. Big Invo Potion, great item as well. Naga now could be well protected with TP and Invul. What? Yo, what? Frost worms? I haven't seen these guys in 10 years. What? They received a small buff a couple of patches ago. The Frost Breath Slow now lasts 4 seconds on heroes. Before it was 3 seconds. This means that one Frost Worm can perma-frost a hero. That is a decent buff. And I think maybe the Boneyard cost was also reduced or something. Red Camp has to evacuate. One bear goes down and an archer. Demon Hunter item. Khadga's Pipe. Decent, but not really great if you don't have to rejuve all the time.
A player's forces are under attack.
Frostworm, you say? Happy used to have sick Frostworm micro. A long time ago, this was meta, by the way. Playing dual hero only, no Naga, Frostworm in a 50 supply army. And then Happy would always try to fight above the trees. So the Frostworm was hard to attack for the Dryads. So this makes the Frostworm especially good on Last Refuge, because there's trees absolutely everywhere. And everywhere is a narrow position. Has he been playing this on ladder lately? Has he done this on stream? I wonder. Have some of you guys seen this on his stream, maybe? I haven't. Great item here, Ancient Django. Frostworm, of course, crazy damage. 100 magic damage against ground units, a little bit less against air units. And the slow is amazing, both against Demon Hunter and against bears. Naga doesn't have a TP anymore. Oh no, she gets caught just like that. Oh, Book of the Dead summon, but should be quickly dispelled. The Naga now not providing slow anymore. The Frostworm, however, certainly is. The magic damage stacking up. And there we see Frostworm pulled above the trees. And just like that, the hopes are shattered. Double the supply all of a sudden. Is happy. Naga back from the tavern. Very expensive, but the fight is lost. I was surprised by the Frostworm, and I think Colorful was as well. We haven't seen the Frosty Dragons in a long time. Freezy Drakes. I'm trying to come up with a funny name for Frostworm. I can't right now. Iceworm Jim, maybe? Now we got 2 of them. Oh, double the trouble. And a third one on the way. Bro, what is going on? Is this FFA? Triple Frostworm by Happy. No upgrades, but still. And look at the slow. Look at the slow, baby. You can't run. You can't hide. And you cannot be staffed in time either. And that is GG. Happy with yet another win. Playing mostly expansions today. And then for a little bit of a icing on top. Quite literally. The Frostworms to close out the series. To close out the day. Happy. Perfect play today. And yesterday. He makes it into the winner bracket final. And with that, into the top 3. Fast expansion and Frostworms are all of a sudden in the meta. That is the happy effect. Pretty wild. Unfortunately, the series were all one-sided today. We were hoping for closer games, but that's sometimes how it goes. I would say still some exciting games in there today. But yeah, we have a rather early end to the day. That was actually crazy fast, bro. What the hell? Colorful 3-0 against FoCuS, Happy 3-0 against Kaho, and Happy also 3-0 against Colorful. We're going to be back with more matches tomorrow, and certainly longer matches and longer stream tomorrow, when we return with Labby versus Lawliot and 1-0 versus Sock. Man, I am so excited for this game. And then also the winner match between the two. So we're going to have 3 more matches tomorrow. And then, I guess 3 matches every day, pretty much. And 2 matches on Sunday. Best of 5 all the way through until the grand final, where we're going to have a best of 7. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for me today. I thought we were going to have kind of a long day with 3 best of 5s. But surprise, surprise, we do not. But like I said, we're going to be back tomorrow with more Xiaomao Cup. And there, the stream will certainly be longer. And the hell was this? I heard something at the window. And we're also going to be back later on tonight with another stream here on Back to Warcraft, when Neo's going to cast the German Warcraft 3 Dach Inferno League, the German league, where we got Tetzer versus Scour and Kevin versus Tetzer tonight at 8:30 CEST. Carson Cleaner with the resub once again. Thank you very much. Subbing just in time to tune out. Lol. All right. Yeah, quick, short stream today, guys, but we're going to be back with more tomorrow. I wish you a wonderful day. Enjoy the sun, if there is any. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.